Bloody Mayhem right here with Michael McDonald. Should we call you Mikey? Justin calls you Mikey. I've been hearing that a lot.
I've been called Mikey ever since I was a little kid. You guys can call me whatever you want. You can definitely call me Mikey.
Well, Michael, your next fight, Tachi Palace Fights on February 4th. You're fighting Manny Tapia, who's a WEC veteran. He's on a 3-fight skid, but still, his record's impressive. He only has those 3 fights. He still has over 20 wins. You're 8-1, right? All right, I was gonna say 9-1, 8-1. You doing your training any differently for Manny?
I'm just really trying to be a complete fighter. I heard him say the same thing in his interview. He's trying to bring everything to the table. That's gonna be really fun. I'm really gonna enjoy it. I'm working to do the same. I'm working a lot on my takedown defense. My takedowns, I don't think I'll need them, but I'm working on my takedowns. Still working on my jiu-jitsu, still working on my striking. I'm just trying to incorporate a more whole game. Like I said before, I don't want to be pushed around. I'll knock you out, I'll submit you, but I'll be pushed around. I don't want to do that anymore. Now I'm on a strength and conditioning program. I'm doing a lot of wrestling. So I try to make the improvements for the better.
This is one of the fights I'm looking forward to. This one and the Isaac De Jesus Nam fan fight. Is there any way you're prepared? You'd like to take this fight or like this fight to go?
Well, you know what? I've been watching Manny Tapia for a long time, wanting to fight Manny Tapia. I saw him in WEC. When I was like 2-0. I was like 2-0 seeing Manny Tapia fight, and already then I'm like, oh my God, I want to fight that guy so bad. I want to fight him because I know he's good and I think I can beat him. I've been wanting this fight for a very long time. Nothing against the guy. He's a good fighter, but I just think I can beat him. And I think it'll be very exciting. It makes me happy thinking about it, man. It does.
Well, speaking as well, on the same card, we also have Cole Escovedo, Jeff Bedard. They're going for the 135-pound title. I know once they get the title, they all want to jump to the WEC, but Tachi put on a little clause saying if you win the title, you have to have one more fight and defend the title there. If you do get through Tapia, who would you want to win that fight?
Cole. Man, there was just so much going on in my life, when I fought Cole Escovedo the first time. I wrecked my car, I strained my back, I just didn't want to be here anymore, man. This wasn't what I wanted to do. I hadn't had any competition at all for 3 years. I took the US Open, I submitted everybody in less than 30 seconds. I didn't have much competition, and I saw Cole Escovedo, I saw the media about what happened in his earlier days, about him not wanting to fight at a couple of organizations, saying the mat's dirty and then going to another thing, and I was just like, oh, this guy's a quitter. He can't compete with me. I'm just gonna walk through him. And I went to that mindset and I got beat down. I'd really like to take another chance at that fight, because everybody was saying that had makings for the best fight of the year, and I took a dive. I dove right on my head, and no complaints. He was definitely better than me that night, but I think that I could do a lot better if I got a better training camp. Nothing against anybody in my weight class. I've never been much of a trash talker, but there are a lot of people I'd like to fight. A lot of people. Main people I want to fight: Sean Bias, Sean Carsick, Manny Tapia, Cole Escovedo. Those are my 4. So that's pretty much it, man.
Well, we like to see the Cole Escovedo fight again, or even Jeff Bedard if Bedard was to get that win. Either way, it's a good title fight, and either fight would be really good. Bedard has a really good wrestling background. Cole obviously has the jiu-jitsu. His striking has been improving from what I've been seeing in his training camp. So either way, I'd like to see a fight. But Manny Tapia's up February 4th. That's going to be a good one. I think your size advantage, your length is going to be a good advantage on you for there in that fight. But change subjects a little bit. A couple weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, younger brother, Bad Brad McDonald. He's your younger brother. He's 16 now, right?
16.
He took a fight. It was supposed to be at 45s.
It's supposed to be at 35s.
35s.
On a week notice, they changed it to 45s, and then the guy came in 5 pounds over that.
52.
Yeah, 52. There you go. You know, it just wasn't a smart fight for us to take. You know, I know my brother. He's a warrior, and he just wants to fight. He doesn't care about anything. He just wants to go in there and fight because he knows that he can do good. You know, and I have faith in him. You know, but that was actually the first time that I was satisfied with his striking, because normally he just goes out there and he scares the crap out of the people and take them down really quick because he scares them so much on the feet, you know, because he's a devastating striker. But he finally composed himself, but we still got a lot to work on with his wrestling defense, his wrestling, and his jiu-jitsu. So we still got a lot of work on that.
I think he did really well. I mean, it's just the size different. The guy just kind of laid on him for 3 rounds.
Yeah.
And it seems like Brad really did most of the damage. Yeah,
I think he for sure did most of the damage, and easily he would have won that fight if the guy wasn't heavy, you know. But still, you got to take what you can out of it, you know, so it doesn't happen again, you know. So we saw little details that we need to fix, you know. But granted, he would have won that fight if the guy wasn't so heavy, you know. But it's all right.
So he's 16. He's been fighting since he was 15. You're 8-1. You're 19. When did you start fighting?
I'm actually still 18.
Oh shit! I thought you were 19 already.
No, I turned 19 in January though.
Oh, that's right, cause yeah, that's right. Your fight was in January.
I turned professional on November 11th, 2007, when I was 16 years old. Better challenge.
So Brad has a little advantage on you.
He tries to overdo me on everything that I do. You know. It's all right.
That's good. Any words of encouragement you like to give Manny Tapia?
Manny Tapia. Oh man. I heard that you thought it was gonna be fun. You know. I think so too. You know, I think it's gonna be very fun. And no disrespect at all, but I've been wanting to fight you for a very long time now. I've been watching you for a long time, and honestly, there's not a lot on me. You know. So I think that's a little unfair advantage on my part. You know, but he's gonna be game. You know, it's not gonna be easy. You know, I've come to the realization that nothing's gonna be easy anymore. You know, I just think it was gonna be easy. Manny Tapia's not gonna be easy, but it's gonna be fun. You know, good luck, man. I'm Michael McDonald. You watch this on BloodyMayhem.com.